I got a DM on LinkedIn the other day and it got me thinking how many business owners and entrepreneurs are in the exact same position. They know YouTube could be a game changer for their business, they know it could bring them leads, client, and revenue, but they're just overwhelmed with where to start. If that sounds like you, this video is going to save you hours of frustration and potentially thousands of dollars in mistakes. I'm going to show you the easiest way to start YouTube in 2025 that actually generates results for your business. Not just views, not just subscribers, but actual leads and clients. And I wish someone told me this when I first started YouTube. This is going to be the no BS, straightforward guide that you need to start YouTube in 2025. So let's get into it. So first you want to start with the end goal in mind. So define what exactly you want YouTube to do for your business. Now this might change like later on in maybe a couple months or maybe a year or two from now. But for now, you want to just have one specific goal. So whether you want a bunch of views or maybe you want just a bunch of clients, that's going to help you decide what type of videos you actually need to record. Because without this clarity, you'll be wasting time, creating content that doesn't actually align with your business goals. So whether you want to generate more leads or maybe you want to be an authority in your space or even create a passive income stream, just write it down before you even think about recording. So now that you have the outcome that you want from creating content, you can now pick the type of video that you want to record. So let's start with follower magnets. This is pretty much videos that prioritize reach, engagement, and audience growth over direct monetization. And it's great for like future brand building or maybe future monetization. So let's say, you just want a bunch of views and you want comments, subscribers, all that stuff. You don't really care much about the money. Then this would be perfect for you because you can just post videos like this, commentary videos, top of the funnel videos, entertainment videos, challenge videos, personality, all that good stuff. And of course, there's a bunch of pros and cons to this. You can read here, you're gonna have high engagement and it's easier to grow fast, higher viral potential, and you're gonna build a loyal fan base. But some cons is that you're gonna have a low conversion rate, it's gonna be harder to monetize directly, and you're gonna attract an unqualified audience. But if you don't really care about the money, then this route is good for you. Now, let's say you just want to convert. Let's say you don't care about the views, you don't care about subscribers, none of those vanity metrics, none of the likes. You just want to make money. You want to get clients, you want leads. Then you want to focus on conversion magnets. These are direct response focused videos built to convert leads into clients or customers. So these can be videos like maybe testimonials or case studies. This can be like a micro niche channel, which if you've heard of it, it's pretty much videos with just like a raw thumbnail and raw everything. And you're just like literally uploading. So, some of those videos work, but it doesn't work for every single niche. You can upload maybe case studies, VSL style videos, maybe webinars, these type of videos right here, and even like result breakdowns, some explainer videos, things like this. And some pros, it's going to be easy to track your ROI, your return on investment, because it's obviously coming from your YouTube channel, and it's going to be easy to build authority. You're going to have high conversion, and you're going to have an audience that is pretty much full of buyers and not viewers. And then some cons, you're gonna have lower reach, which is, fine if you don't care about the views. It's gonna require deeper niche clarity. So you need to know a lot about your niche. You might need to have some case studies, some testimonials, and it may feel salesy to some viewers. But if you don't care about the views and you literally just wanna convert, then that shouldn't even be a problem for you. And then third is gonna be combination videos. So if you wanna grow on YouTube a ton, you want views, subscribers, all that stuff, but you also wanna make money, have a lot of leads and some clients, then you can follow the combination route, which is just a mix of both. So pretty much it's going to be content like pretty much all of the above and just a mix, but you could also embed a lot of your personality, maybe have some personality videos, maybe some YouTube shorts mixed in with some long form, even though YouTube shorts can bring in some unqualified audiences. So just keep that in mind. You can have like, breakdowns of new trends or anything like that. And you can have community focused content with an embedded pitch, little things like this. So the pros, you're going to get the best of both worlds. You're going to build authority while converting, and you're going to have more balanced growth and revenue. But some cons are that you might confuse your audience if you're not clear with what you do. You require a lot more strategy and planning with your videos. That's why a lot of people who go with combination videos tend to outsource to content agencies, and you're going to have slightly slower growth compared to pure follower magnet, or maybe you're going to have slightly slower conversions if you're just having this instead of pure conversion magnets. Honestly, with this case, it's probably better if you have like a low ticket offer or maybe like a mid ticket offer. High ticket offer is going to be kind of hard. You might want to just create another YouTube channel or maybe just focus on conversion magnets only. Third is going to be the minimum viable setup. So right now, I'm not even recording with a bunch of things. I'm traveling right now. I'm actually in Thailand. So, I just have literally my laptop, an adapter, my phone, as well as my camera and just a wireless mic and some natural light. I have my balcony curtain open. It's really not that hard. I'm going to record on my phone actually so you can see it. So you can literally see I just have my laptop right here. My camera's right there on top of this random thing. I have a nice plant. I have my balcony curtain open and I have my adapter, which actually connects to my microphone. And then of course it's just me recording. A lot of people procrastinate about equipment, but you literally don't need anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have like an actual camera stand. I literally have like a random thing holding my camera right now. And if you don't have a camera, don't worry. This is a Sony ZV-1F. It's pretty cheap, but if you can afford it, then you can literally use a phone. An iPhone camera works perfectly fine. And even like a $20 lavalier mic would, dramatically improve your audio. Like something like this, it costs like a couple hundred. I think it was like $100 or $200, maybe $3. But even a $20 one would work completely fine. And of course, natural light is what you need as well. So I have my balcony curtain open. What you could do is like, sit next to your window, something like that, but face away from it and put your camera pointing away from it. So the natural light hits you and your camera's facing you. You're gonna look really good. I don't have mine open all the way because it's pretty cloudy. I'm not really getting any light, but you always want to have your window next to you or some natural light hitting you. Now the fourth way, you need to have VidIQ. This is going to help you a ton when it comes to ranking with YouTube, as well as like SEO, maybe video ideas, all that stuff. And I'm going to show you exactly a good strategy that you could be using right now with YouTube. So if I scroll on my For You page, you can see, there's some videos like this. So what you want to do is search something up that's the opposite of your niche, maybe something completely different. So for example, me, I do YouTube, how to go on YouTube. I could do like dropshipping. So let me look up dropshipping. Boom. So we're just going to leave that. Then what you want to do is hit filters. You can hit maybe, let's look for something this week. Maybe actually let's do this month. And then we can sort it by relevance is good. You can also do view count if you want to, but the main thing we're looking for is these outliers. So you can see with VidIQ, they give you like these X's, these like 2.6X, maybe 99X, 100X, things like this. What you want to do is look for channels with very low subscribers, but a huge multiplier on their video, like a huge outlier score. So if I scroll down, I could probably find one. Honestly, okay. First thing you also want to do is go to filters, hit 4 to 20, so it's actually a long form video, and then boom, now you have this. So what you can do is just scroll for a little bit. For example, this guy has 13K subs, a 3.7K video, 7.5X outlier. That's actually pretty good. And I could definitely find a better one, but let's just take this one for example. Let's just say it's 100X as an example. I tried dropshipping for 30 days to prove it's not luck. I could say I tried YouTube for 30 days to prove it's not luck. And maybe have like a thumbnail with something like, 1 million subscribers, maybe 10 videos or something like that, right? Just, change it up a little bit. And what I like to do is hit the 3 dots right here, click save to playlist, and then I have an ideas playlist. Just put it in ideas right there. And then I'll show you what's in that playlist as well. So if I click on ideas, you can see all these videos are outlier videos. So for example, this one was a huge one. I'm making a video about this actually, if it's not already out. So if I click on this channel, you can see it has 10K subscribers. This video was an 100X outlier score. That's insane. So I took this video and I framed it for YouTube. Yes, you can make millions with boring YouTube videos, but put your ego aside first. Just change it up a little bit, make the thumbnail a little bit similar, not the exact same, and also use the same style that they used in the video, whether it's edited, maybe raw, things like that. For me, I think I left mine a little bit more raw. I think his was like a little bit more edited, but it's completely fine. So that's what you want to do when it comes to VidIQ, as well as for SEO. What you can do is actually go to your previous videos. So let me click on YouTube Studio, and we're gonna go do that really quickly. If I click on content, let's see if I click on build a profitable YouTube channel the easy way. So let me edit this one. If I scroll down a bit, you can see the tags. So this is what you want to do. You can see these tags, you can see their overall score, and you can find the best ones with the highest score. I haven't changed mine really much, but just know tags don't make a huge effect in your videos. But what they are going to do is, they're going to be useful if your video is commonly misspelled, and they're going to play a minimum role in helping viewers find your video. So with tags, it's definitely going to get you a lot more impressions, and it could even mean more views because, views come from impressions, right? So you can even see I'm ranking, for example, my name, I'm ranking number 26 in the YouTube search results for this. But I can find a video where I'm ranking for a lot of different tags. This video is just not one of them, but yeah. But you get the point. VidIQ is really good for SEO as well as video ideas. And if you don't have it already, I'll probably link it in the description, or you can just, literally go to your search bar, search up VidIQ, and boom, you can just see it right here, and you can just install the Chrome extension. So the fifth thing you want to do is have a simple script template. So you need a proven structure for videos that convert, because that's just how it is. You can't just record a video completely raw and not even have the intro scripted out, which is probably the most important part for hooking the audience. You can't just say whatever you want. You need to have a proven system. So having a template is going to remove the guesswork from content creation. So for example, here's how we do it at my agency, at my YouTube agency. The hook is going to state the problem. It's going to qualify your audience as well. So you can say something like, I see so many real estate agents, not use voice AI agents. So you're just qualifying your audience and stating the problem. Now that's a bad hook right there, don't use that one, but that's just an example. And then proof, you want to quickly establish why they should listen to you. So you want to use a what, why, how framework. I missed a comma right there, but pretty much what are you talking about, why they should listen to you, and how you're going to help them. And then the value is going to be pretty much the body part. So you want to deliver actionable insights that they can implement. So these are going to be bullet points. You don't want to have your body scripted word for word, because then you're going to sound like a robot, and you need to sound like a human. You need to actually build a connection with your audience, not, sound like you're reading from a script. And then doubt is going to be towards the end of the video, towards the actual CTA. You're going to highlight potential challenges of do-it-yourself implementation. This is if you have like a done with you or like a done for you offer, because then you want to say, you can do this all yourself, but you're going to mess up, so let me help you out. But it's pretty much what you're going to say. Not like that, maybe a little bit nicer, but you know what I mean? And then CTA is going to be clear next steps for your viewers who want more help. So pretty much click the link below to book a free call with me. That's what I say at the end of all my videos, right? Then 6 is going to be simple distribution. You don't want to promote your video directly. Like, you don't want to link your video in your Instagram story or like your X feed, because you want to avoid external sources. So if you're going to share it with someone, you want to use link.tw, which is pretty much, a site that you can use. So if people click your link on mobile, let's say through an Instagram story, they get directed to the YouTube app instead of just, the Instagram site. And then you could take that link and then send it to people and direct them to your actual YouTube channel instead of your video. Because once again, you want to avoid external sources, and you just want to get it from channel pages instead of external sources. Because YouTube rather people actually search your name or maybe find your channel through the actual app instead of, finding them through other apps, because, they just want more people on their platform pretty much. This is what all platforms do. And of course, if you have an email list, you want to actually promote your videos to them too, because that's going to be an easy way to convert your audience and nurture them. Now you can absolutely take everything I shared in this video and implement it for yourself, but if you're like most of the business owners that I talk to who are too busy dealing with their actual business, maybe creating content is a time issue for you. So if you want to work with my YouTube content agency, click the first link in the description to book a free call with me. We'll help you with all of the content ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and posting. All you need to do is record 30 minutes to 1 hour every single week, and it literally doesn't take much of your time whatsoever. And no fluff, if I can't help you, then I'll tell you right away. So if you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video a lot more. See you in the next one.